What is up, y'all? It's your girl Brand New, and I'm back in a motherfucking building. This time I am back, honey, to talk about Hustle and Soul. This is season 3, episode 8. Honey, that episode was crazy. Didn't much really happen in the episode, really, until they got to the motherfucking end. Okay, so I'm going to just talk about the main parts that I noticed in this episode. First episode starts out with Thandi bitching at Cola about her not doing her job right. Thandi, you need to mind your motherfucking business. I don't know what the fuck Ana was thinking, bringing your ass back to the pink teacup, but you need to mind your business. I cannot stand that person at a motherfucking job that is so worried about your job to the point where they're not doing their own damn job. And if I was Cola, I would have smacked that bitch. So Thandi, I think because you feeling yourself this season, you look better. You do look better. I give you that, Thandi. But you ain't all that, boo-boo. Oatmeal pie face. You ain't all like that. So you need to go on and sit down, leave Cola alone. She ain't bothering you. Lawrence made her the motherfucking bar manager. Put some motherfucking respect on her name and stop that bullshit. Okay, so next we got the twins, Nikki and Cola. They are all hanging out. And the twins is talking about their upcoming job that they have, a modeling gig that's coming up for them. And then Cola begins talking about Thandi, how she is not feeling the fact that Thandi is back and that Ana brought her back. She's like, is Ana out of her motherfucking mind? Why the fuck would Ana bring this back? Bring this bitch back? And y'all know Cola don't like Thandi. Thandi don't like Cola. They have fought before. Remember in the motherfucking pool, they fought real bad. It was just crazy. So I think that Thandi's ass should go. She just gets on my fucking nerves, but whatever. Next, we got the scene with LP and Ana, and he's pretty much just telling her how he's got the insurance money from the Brooklyn restaurant, and he wants to use that to invest in a new restaurant, a bigger and better one in Brooklyn. And I am completely here for what Ana is saying on this. Ana says they should go to Atlanta. They need to expand somewhere else. And I am all in agreement with it because you already did what you did in Brooklyn. Atlanta is a very nice place that people live and like to travel to. And that could be a nice little spot to put your business and advertise. I see it being very successful and lucrative in Atlanta. And it would just, the business would definitely expand. So, Ana, I am all the way here for you. Lawrence, I feel like you cling to the past too much. You don't know how to be in the present moment. And that's the same problem you have with letting Thandi go. You need to let that shit go in the past. And I know you just like, oh, well, I'm over Thandi, and you ain't over her, because just the other episode, you was telling her you was going to take her out and how her ass looks fat and it's still yours. When you talking like that, motherfucker, you ain't over that woman. So you need to quit fronting Lawrence, because you plan on hitting Thandi since she's in Miami too. But honey, you need to watch out for Ana, because Ana is plotting on your ass, okay? Next, we got the scene with Ana and Thandi, and it was fake. It was fake as hell. You got Thandi apologizing to Ana for fucking with LP. Thandi, you sitting up here apologizing to Ana, but all the while in your confessional saying that Lawrence is your end game. I just have an issue with disingenuous people. I don't like that. I don't like those type of people that say one thing and do another, but you are a side chick. That's the characteristic of a side chick. I have a problem with people with low morals and just character flaws where they wrong as hell, but won't stand in their shit. Because if she was the right type of bitch, she would apologize and mean it. But she's sitting up here telling Ana, well, I'm so sorry, this, that, and the third. But Lawrence is always going to be, the prize in the end. I'm not going nowhere when it comes to him. And if I was Ana, I wouldn't want Thandi in Miami. you know a bitch crazy. She started talking to third person. So yeah, that bitch is gone. Anna, I don't know what you planning on doing, but I would rethink that plan, honey. You got a psychopath on your hands when it comes to that crazy ass Thandi. Thandi, you ain't shit. That apology, it wouldn't have never made it nowhere with me. You were not sorry. And Anna, you need to quit pretending with this chick, because they gonna end up getting into it. They teaming up to jump motherfuckers, but they gonna end up getting into it too. Why these two ain't never fought? Ain't y'all ever been curious about that? They didn't fought everybody else. When the fuck they gonna fight? They the ones need to be fighting. Shit. And then, Thandi, you talking about, oh, well, me and Anna used to be cool and I want to get back to our friendship. That's what makes it so fucked up, is that she had you around her nigga and you was fucking her man and you just like, oh, well, you go get all in your confessional. Oh, well, most people think I'm just some side chick, but no, Anna and Lawrence wasn't together. It don't matter if they was together or apart. If that girl was any type of friend to you, you wouldn't fuck her man. And you just don't understand that that is wrong. Like, that is not clicking in for you, honey. You need to repent, honey. You need to go away and give yourself a bath and cleanse all that side chick-itis you got. Just get rid of it, honey. Oh my God. Okay, so let's get the Nikki stuff out of the way. Nikki tells Cola and the guys about her upcoming court case. Y'all know, because she whooped the family member's ass and she's nervous she could get charged and get time. You know, she don't want to go away for a long time. You know, she's trying to get her life together, get her finances in order. And this whole case is going to put a big standstill on her life and what she could do. And Cola was being a really good friend to her, trying to comfort her and saying, hey, don't give up. You don't deserve to be locked up. I don't care what happened. You know, don't just accept any type of deal that they give you, because they ended up giving her this deal. And she's saying she's thinking about taking it. Her lawyer advised her to take the deal. And, you know, it's a deal where she could go to jail for, you know, a while, you know, but she's like, if I don't take this, the punishment can be worse if I end up going to trial. So my heart goes out to Nikki, because, you know, in life we all make mistakes. And like Cola said, I don't feel like she's somebody that maybe should go to jail. Maybe she should do some counseling, or if she do got to get locked up, do a few years. But I feel like with Nikki, she just needs like some counseling, some anger management, you know, just something to repair her. And I think Nikki should be fine. You know, I don't know much about the situation, but it's just sad to see her in that situation, because I actually like Nikki, unlike any of the other bitches on here. Once again, we got a scene with Thandi complaining about the workers. She's telling Lawrence she got to work extra hard because he got all these whack-ass people working at the Pink Teacup Miami. He had them in Brooklyn, too. And I'm just looking like, Thandi, you have brought such a dark cloud with you since you done came back. Them people was having fun, dancing. I wasn't with all that twerking and shit, but I guess I would rather see that than see you bitch and moan. I'm sick of her and her negative ass side chick energy. She's bitter because she's not with Lawrence, and she just need to quit with the single white female acts. Well, single black female on her. Look, in her case, honey. But girl, Thandi, you need to move on and move away. And then Lawrence began talking about how Anna wants to build another Pink Teacup in Atlanta, and Thandi is like, I'm kind of in support of that, but she likes Brooklyn as well because it's a whole bunch of memories with her and Lawrence and shit. I'm like, bitch, you were fucking somebody else's man, so it don't matter where you was. You delusional. He just go use you for sex, girl. Like, come on, let's get some type of self-esteem going on. So, I'm so sick of her. She need to go, y'all. Okay, so we got the brothers. Y'all know Stefan and Dominic. One of them was offered an opportunity to go to Germany, and I believe it was Dominic, and Stefan is having an issue with it because he's never been separated from his brother. My heart goes out to Stefan because they are twins, but at the same time, Stefan, you can't stay tied at the hip with your brother just because he's your twin. You both will get older, probably want to get married, have children, and live separate lives. And you guys are just getting older, and this is what comes with it. If your brother takes this opportunity, it doesn't mean that he will love you any less. You know, maybe he could send for you. You can come get some work out there. I don't know, honey, but let your brother go. I know it's hard, but let him go, do what he needs to do, and then you get focused on you and settling down or whatever the hell. Well, hell, these damn twins, let's be honest, they don't want to settle down, but you know, focus on your life. I don't think it's right to try to hold your brother back. You know, I get you're going to miss him, but you should have prepared yourself for some type of separation, you know, as you guys have gotten grown. So hopefully Dominic makes the right choice to him. They have a scene with Nikki where Nikki is saying, well, what's with the long faces, fellas? And, you know, they explain the situation. And Nikki is like, that's a good opportunity. You got to do what you got to do. Stefan pretty much blows up on Nikki and just like, that's my brother. He could be fucking going away. You know, this shit is real serious. So Nikki was like, damn, I'm sorry. I didn't know it was all like that. So, and Stefan ends up storming off. And it was just not a good look, honey. So the next scene is with John's lover and Cola, and yeah, I think his name is Eric, I believe. Anyways, he meets with Cola to tell her that John needs help. All he does is drink a lot. Eric, why do you feel the need to talk to Cola of all people about what John should do? You are his man now. He chose you. Let him tell it. You are the chosen one. So why the hell would you talk to her knowing that she's heartbroken? I thought the whole situation was just selfish, how he handled that. You know, why would she want to talk to you about the man you done took from her? Like, and who gives a fuck what the fuck John going through at this time? He hurt Cola. Cola is going through a lot. Yes, she may still care for him, but shit, fuck John. Because John chose you, Eric, and y'all worked that out. So I didn't understand him coming, you know, at Cola. And Cola really let his ass have it. She was just like, listen, this man chose you over me. I'm heartbroken. I'm in my feelings. And I don't like how y'all throwing this shit in my face. This shit ain't cool. But then Eric ends up coming to, and he's just like, I'm sorry. I've been selfish. And, you know, I like how he acknowledged his ways. Because I'm like, brother, you is coming all the way wrong. But all you gonna need to do is get Eric, Eric, you're going to have to get John some help, okay? If you're going to be with him. If you can't manage him and manage being with him, you know, and he's got this alcohol problem, you need to step away, okay? Because that's not healthy for you either. Whether he chose you over Cola or not, it don't look like y'all shit go nowhere because John is not even willing to tell his family that he's with a man. You know, he's not really even claiming you. Yes, they are against his lifestyle, but at the same time, if you're bisexual, you're bisexual. Who the fuck cares if your family agrees with it or not? Tell them who you love and let that be that. And they can't accept it, then they don't need to be in your life, John. Like, you know, that's how I feel about that. The last scene is the last scene, and we got Thandi fucking with Cola at the bar again. Thandi telling Cola that, you know, the bar is fucked up. You don't do your job the right way. I'm against you being a manager, yada, yada, yada. Anna sits both of them down because she's sick of them arguing, and then she needs to address Cola on some things. Oh, I forgot to tell y'all, it got back to Anna, I think, from Anika that Cola had been talking shit about Anna, you know, behind her back. And y'all remember Anna was like, Cola, if I have any problems with you, you know, it's gonna be a problem with you talking shit behind my back. So that's another thing that Anna wants to address with Cola. So anyways, Thandi and Cola, they go back and forth. They get into it, same old, same old. Thandi saying that she's a bad manager. She ain't shit. She need to step up her game. She makes shitty drinks. And then Cola is just like, you need to take your ass back to Brooklyn because we didn't have all these problems when you wasn't here. And all you do is walk around all sad and pitiful and you just want what Ana got. And she began playing up to Ana, saying, oh, well, all she want is what you have, Ana. Anything that you have, she gotta have it, And so Ana didn't like that or whatever. She's already short patient, with Cola. So next thing I know, was it Ana? Look at me, child. Look at me. Gotta rewind and see who jumped on who first, because I know it was just crazy. Yeah, all I saw was Ana jumped on Cola, yup. Then Thandi jumped on Cola. They hurried up and got Thandi. And then that fucking Cola had Ana by her fucking hair. She was punching the shit out of Ana all in her head and shit. I was like, oh shit. They had like 3 or 4 security holding them back. Trying to pull Ana off of Cola, and then Cola was swinging and shit. She ain't go out like no punk. She was like, bitch, you wanna get at it? Let's do it. I was with Cola. I don't see why they continue to fuck with Cola the way that they do. She be here for the drama and shit too. So Cola, you do need to just quit this job. Stop bringing your ass back. You are a bit of a drama queen yourself, but at the same time, I just feel like Ana and LP and the rest of... Now, LP saw it and thought it was absolutely ridiculous. But LP, you let Ana run you. You let her tell you what to do. So, you could say what you want, but nigga, you ain't really in charge, But yeah, I'm more on the side of Cola because I feel like Cola talks shit just like the rest of them know. The rest of them girls up in there be talking slick. They disrespect Cola. You got Drika, don't respect Cola. Nika, don't respect Cola. You got Thandi, don't respect Cola and her being a bar manager and, talking to her like, she ain't shit. She ain't been there for a while. I mean, she encounters so much disrespect. It's just crazy. So it's like, Cola, you just need to leave a toxic work environment. I can't feel sorry for you now. You keep bringing your ass back. But Ana and Thandi, y'all is dead ass. Dead ass wrong for what the fuck y'all did to Cola. You didn't have to physically attack her like that, Ana. And Ana, you can't be a boss attacking your motherfucking workers. That make you look like you out of control, like a fucking maniac. And Thandi, you... Get your I don't know what to say about Thandi except for she is just single black female. She's crazy. She's a side chick to the very fucking end. She takes ride or die, honey, to a whole nother level, honey. Okay? So they was wrong as hell, and that's all I got to say on that. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, you guys. It is your girl, Brand New, and I am out.